be picked over. He didn't want Leia to be picked over. He wanted his daughters he wanted his daughter Leia to be the person to go off and be married. And so at first, he probably didn't really think about it at first too much, but probably later on he probably realized he didn't want Leia to be picked over. That probably would not have been a good thing for Leia to be chosen over and to have the youngest daughter be married before the oldest daughter. A lot of times back then, it was a little different. There was always somebody who had something to say, and possibly one of the things that people probably had something to say is if you were actually the oldest and you were not married before the youngest. And so that is something that probably really did happen back then. And so Laban did not want the oldest not being chosen before the youngest getting married. So he had this whole wedding, and so what he then had was that in this wedding, they got very drunk. They probably were not being able to tell anything. It was probably very dark. And then he just kind of brought Leia in to be with Jacob instead of bringing Rachel. Then in the morning when he woke up, he saw that it was Leia and not Rachel. So that threw him for a loop. That was something else that he had to really, deal with. And that was not what he probably was expecting to want to deal with in the first place. It's really sad that what happened to Leia afterwards, because you have it to where out of all the 7 years, he actually spent 7 years for Rachel. He did not spend 7 years for Leia, but yet Leia was brought to him. And then because of the fact that he still loved Rachel, he did 7 more years for Rachel.